stuck out in the woods, you can't drink just any old water. You know what I mean?
For much of the year, the woods sit quietly and treasure the memories. They wait patiently for the return of the boys of Camp WinShape. Of course, there are things happening year-round at Berry College in the beautiful North Georgia mountains near Rome. But on the world's largest college campus, with 28,000 naturally wooded acres, there are tall, strong trees that stand silently remembering the laughter of the boys, and peaceful woodland trails awaiting the return of bare feet with fresh suntans and dusty sneakers with only one shoestring tied. You see, the 4 sessions of Camp WinShape are not only unforgettable experiences for boys from 7 to 16, they are also the best weeks of the year for the trees. Woodland environments and boys were made for each other. They can mutually fulfill their purposes in the service of each other. Forests take pleasure in pointing young ones to God and to the intricate wonders of His creation. They teach lessons about life and self that a boy might never learn in the cities and suburbs. And to the forest, boys bring a joy of discovery, an exuberance of movement that trees can never experience on their own. It's not surprising that the boys and the woods would be brought together by one who loves them both. Truett Cathy is widely known as the founder of Chick-fil-A Incorporated, but is also a veteran of many years in service of young people. Truett Cathy is fond of saying that it's better to build boys than to mend men. And with that principle in mind, he and others established the WinShape Center Foundation in 1984. The foundation is active year-round, particularly in the provision of college educations for WinShape students at Berry College. But when summer comes to the mountains, so do the boys of Camp WinShape, for an experience that will put them in shape to win. 4 two-week sessions filled with opportunities to excel in work and study, to take pride in challenges met, and to enjoy the beauty of nature. The WinShape experience includes a wide array of activities and unexcelled facilities. From what seems like the crack of dawn when those eyes don't really want to open, till the last sleepy amen of the evening devotional, the days are filled with choices and activities, with instruction to match each camper's skill level, and a well-balanced diet of action to sharpen the competitive edge. Whether working a play on the hardwood or learning the skills of working the wood, WinShape campers enjoy the finest facilities. Instructors in each skill know their subject matter and how to make safety matter to these eager young learners. Without wise guidance, young enthusiasm can get pumped up a little too fast. So every activity has its expert to lend a hand and to adapt the program to the needs of each camper. Remember how easy it is to make a bullseye in your imagination and how troublesome they can be in the real world? Well, there's no better way to get the idea of hitting the mark than archery or the rifle range. Of course, the emphasis on safety comes first, but the competitive opportunity is a natural part of these sports, and there are lessons of lasting value woven in and around each experience. If soccer back home has usually meant a romp in the red clay, then the manicured WinShape athletic field will be a real kick. And any parent would be glad to have a son in these courts, with an outstanding teacher at his service. And if the morning's activities work up an appetite, there's no camp on earth with a better lineup of food, deliciously prepared, and served up in quantities that will even fill a teenager's hollow leg. And each day, WinShape campers get to choose from an almost unbelievable list of activities. They can go out to launch on a beautiful mountaintop lake, get high on character-building ropes courses, or travel in more stable circles down at the corral. There's the old swimming hole, where a boy can swim like a fish, and a beautiful fishing hole, where the fish can take it like a man. After the swimming pool, there's bumper pool, and all kinds of table games for those who like to hustle and still be cool. For those who come to camp, there is a complete program in outdoor living, including overnight backpacking and berry tracking in Berry College's 28,000-acre backyard. Of course, the woods at Camp WinShape are full of Indians, or rather, full of palefaces learning the lore of the Indians. From the beginning of camp, all the way to the final campfire, there are things to make and things to learn, challenges to meet, challenges that can change a tenderfoot into a little chief, and the boy from the city into a young brave with an appreciation for our nation's heritage. There's a lot to learn at Camp WinShape, but somehow the learning comes easy when the lessons are wrapped around so much fun and taught in the most natural settings where every truth is so clearly illustrated. Things are just different when you put a boy together with the woods. The spiritual lessons ring true with the natural settings. The rules and their reasons for being seem a lot more logical. And of course, a lot of rules just plain become unnecessary when a boy goes to the woods. Because other than keeping it safe, camp is a place where you can be as wild as an Indian. You can make all the noise you want to and giggle till your stomach hurts. Even wipe your mouth on your shirt. Camp's a place where you can live the basic life. Learn the lessons that the forest is so eager to teach, and make the memories that neither you nor the trees will ever forget.